This podcast of The Coach Roz Show is a presentation of Thinner for Life with Rare Gym Productions. Visit us on the web at CoachRozShow.com.
Hello and good day, and welcome to The Coach Roz Show. This is Jade Harrell, Creative Director, Executive Producer, and founder of OneRareGym.com. It is my great pleasure, tremendous pleasure, to bring to the One Rare Gym lineup on our Health Well Network this brand new show that will be good food for your soul. We have Coach Roz Harris. I met this young lady after taking in one of her incredible video podcasts, The Coach Roz Show, some time ago, and I thought I'd take a chance to reach out. There was so much energy and fun and substance and things that really spoke to my situation that I knew it would be great for me and anyone else to have experience and share that very same thing. So I reached out and asked, well, hey, would you like to bring your show to my network? Now, this is when we were just getting started. 3 networks: lifestyle, entertainment, and inspiration. And she could have fit all 3. Her show was very exciting, and I was very proud to have her join us then. But as we went along, I got to know it on a very personal level. I signed up for some coaching. And boy, was that a revelation for me. Had just had 2 or 3 of the 4, 5 children I have now. It's easy to lose count. But I was in a fog and didn't know really how to come out of that place of feeling like, hopeless. The hope for being in shape again or having my body back weren't even the first questions. I was just confused. I was depleted and desperate, but I always knew that my physical health was one of the things that could bring the light kind of back into my horizon. So I asked her to help me, and man, did she help me. So the fog didn't lift right away, but the sincerity and the skill that she applied to me really set things into motion. And I value that to this day. I attribute it to a part of why One Rare Gym exists today, with now 10 networks to offer great positive programming. You can't really be positive or move fruitfully and strategically when you're in a fog. And what I came to learn, that it was more than just weight, and it was more than just nutrition. It was about the person. It was about Jade. And she made that very personal and very real. And she's back. Coach Roz Harris is back. Welcome to OneRareGym.com and your tremendous, amazing, outstanding, how did you find this guy? Best friend, project manager, talented, clear-thinking fella, Glenn Sandifer.
I answered an ad at Craigslist.
I needed a best friend.
Best friend for hire.
That's right. How darling. But it stands to reason, and it works. I know you all will enjoy the chemistry and energy, but the value that this can bring to your life and your journey and what you hope for to become the greatest you lies here in this podcast. So it is with pleasure that I introduce Roz Harris and Glenn Sandifer, the Coach Roz Show. Hey, you two.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good now. I can see clearly now.
Jade, I absolutely love you. Thank you for those words. You've always touched me. And then to invite me back onto the platform, it's just been amazing. So I appreciate you for that. Looking so forward to bringing this podcast to life through One Rare Gym.
Well, it had passed on. You had moved on to other things. You've got speaking engagements. You're doing personal coaching. You've got some boot camps going on. Lots of things, books, and so many other things that could occupy your time and energy. But you decided to come back. Tell me why.
Why the podcast? It's probably Glenn, my best friend here, got me to come back.
Mm-hmm. Did you twist her arm? Twist her
on a little bit.
There's a lot of things going on. I own a studio in Fishers, Indiana right now, and that could take my world. I coach private clients. I speak. All those things are so important to me. But Glenn and you have helped me understand that this is an opportunity to touch more people. Mm-hmm. The breadth is more than just Fishers, Indiana, or doing one speaking engagement. Mm-hmm. And with my passion, this will then... it just talks to that so that I can even talk and help more people help with the community, build a community of people who really want to lose weight and maintain a weight loss, who want transformation, no more gimmicks, who want something different for themselves. So it's giving me a chance to do that. So I said, I'm in.
That's cool.
I'm in.
Now, it wasn't that easy, Glenn. See, we share some vision, and I'd like for you to share with our listeners. She made it sound awesome.
Awesome.
You know, like, oh, yes.
Yes.
But tell me behind the scenes how it made sense to you and you were able to make it make sense for Roz.
How was I able to make it make sense for Coach Roz?
And help and share with us why you knew this was a good work.
One of the key things regarding Coach Roz is she's different because it's not just about weight loss and it's not just about nutrition. It's about a total transformation. And that story of transformation has really gotten lost and cluttered in the available content that, listeners can have today. And I felt that with her current platform, she was doing a great job in the area where she was serving, that she was really called to do more. And so it was just my strong encouragement that we step out and do a little more.
Good.
Because it's important.
You.
I want people to know, what does transformation really mean?
That's
Coach
right.
Roz.
That's right.
I think he's asking me a question.
Yes, he is. And this is a kind of a precursor to what you will experience. So everyone enjoy and take in all that you can of this good stuff. Glenn, take it away.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Jay, thank you for the opportunity. Coach Roz, you're doing well.
I am doing well. I'm doing well this morning.
Who is Coach Roz?
Gosh, who is Coach Roz? That question's so hard for me to answer. I am a woman who knows what you're going through because I spent 15 years going on every diet that you could think of. My first one when I was 15 years old.
Really?
At that point, it was Weight Watchers 3 times, Atkins, FinFin, bought this piece of equipment, that piece of equipment. And I get out of grad school, so I'm getting my MBA. I finish up, get a great job. I'm about 30 years old, and I have 2 degrees at this point, a house, a great job, family, friends, loving my life, and I'm fat. And that just didn't make sense to me. And so I'm 210 pounds, 230 pounds at that point, and getting ready to go on another diet, and something just clicked that this was not going to be how I wanted to live the rest of my life. Thought about, okay, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to lose weight again. And I went and thought about bariatric surgery. So that's the gastric bypass stuff and Lap-Band. And at that point, I think a couple of celebrities that had surgery and just looked like this easy way to go lose weight and keep it off. And so great. So you had to go through this process. I went to a couple of meetings with the doctors and this group of people. You had to come meet 30 people in a room and have this consult thing. It was a little too gimmicky for me, so I had to go do my own research. I'm leaving there going, it's really that easy to lose weight with this surgery? I don't know. I was skeptical. So I went and did some research, and I realized very quickly that even if I had this surgery, I could regain the weight. And then I was devastated.
And that's typical with that type of surgery, correct?
It's typical with any way. Any kind of way you lose weight, from surgery to Weight Watchers to anything in between, it is typical to regain all the weight back. Even with gastric bypass surgery, I know that 30 to 50% of the people gain all their weight back within 3 years. And that's devastating. So I realized very quickly, it doesn't matter how I lose weight. I can lose weight through surgery. I can go try to lose weight again on Weight Watchers. I could go starve myself. That didn't matter how you lost weight. So I'm devastated, and I'm going, so what is the solution? And for some reason, I asked myself a different question.
Okay, and what was that question?
That question was, how do you actually maintain a weight loss? That question changed my life. And I say that all the time to people. The power of a powerful question can change your life. And that one question changed the trajectory of my entire life. How do I actually maintain a weight loss was the question I went and found an answer for. I spent another full year figuring out how do people maintain a weight loss. When I got the answers for myself, I put into 10 little things you had to do.
Okay.
And I started doing those things before I even lost weight again. Started getting myself changed. I started thinking differently, doing things differently, practicing things that were going to set me up for long-term weight management, long-term weight maintenance.
And at this point, you're 5'0", 200 and 30 pounds? 200?
Yeah, I'm 5'0", 230 pounds, super chunky.
Super chunky. All
Super
right.
chunky. One of my other best friends said, "Stop calling yourself fat." I'm like, "Well, I was." So she said, "Stay super chunky." So I was super chunky.
Okay, super chunky.
Super chunky, and figuring out how to maintain the weight loss. So I spent a year, I lost the weight. But then at that point, when the weight loss stopped, I knew weight maintenance began.
Okay.
And that was the most important part of this, was maintaining the weight loss. And I did. It was October 20th, 2002. I'm a year into maintaining my weight loss. It's a Sunday, and I'm headed to my pastor's appreciation service. I'm sitting in the car going, "God, what do you have next for me? Like, what am I supposed to be doing with my life?" And again, another powerful question, because God gave me an answer.
Okay.
And in the instant, I knew I'm supposed to be doing this for the rest of my life. And this was helping people lose weight and maintain a weight loss forever. And from that point on, that's what I did. The next day was Monday. I called up 2 friends. "Let me help you lose weight. Will you be my client?"
Wow.
And I became a helper of people who need to lose weight.
So it's 2002. How did you get started?
How did I get started? I'm a fool like that, and I don't mind being foolish about things. I literally just asked 2 friends, could I help them lose weight?
Okay.
And what that meant for me was do the things that I did to lose weight and maintain my weight loss. So I exercised, I ate differently, I ate better food, and I started thinking better about thinking.
So 2 random friends, just
Random
2 people
friends,
out of the phone
they
book.
love me to death. And so Karen and Herschel, and they just let me help them. So I'm cooking for them, taking them to the grocery store, showing them how to look at the labels on food. You can't even imagine recipes. I started showing them how to do their pantry different, their cold pantry, their freezer pantry, their dry pantry. I was all over the place. Karen liked tacos, so here's how to make a better taco recipe. I was a mad woman. Let's go run. Let's go work out. Let me show you how to do this. And then I started showing them some strategies around how to journal differently, how to track things, how to figure out what's motivating you. I was a crazy woman, but it was great.
And 2002,
Yep.
crazy woman with 2 friends. Now, are you still working full time?
I was working full time, still in corporate America. At that point, a big company in Indianapolis, and doing this HR thing because, consulting or working in human resources in the company. I was doing all that. Fast forward, though, was 2006, and I had just had a really successful year doing the weight management stuff. I had a boot camp over the summer.
Okay.
7 ladies. I even had a 12-week weight loss clinic every Saturday at my house. I hired 2 people.
So wait, let me make sure I'm understanding. You went from 2 friends out of the phone book in 4 years to a 12-week boot camp and 7 clients.
Yes. That then told me, said, I can do this. That said to me that I can do this and I'm going to go do it. So I left corporate America, quote unquote, left corporate America and did this full time and kept doing it. Understood that there was actually some skill sets and techniques that were available to me as a coach. So I went and got certified as a coach in this top coaching program.
Okay.
Certified as a quote unquote life coach. I used those skills in weight management. I went and studied on nutrition, exercise, became kind of an expert in my own field, and then went forth.
Tell me more. So you have 2 clients. What was different from the challenges that you had with the weight loss and weight management to 2002 with the 2 clients that you had?
What was different this time? I was 2 years into my own weight management. You're right. And how did I absolutely know it was different this time? Because I was focused on weight management, not just weight loss. What was coming at that time for me was I knew that I had a model for success, and it was working for myself.
Okay.
That model for me that I knew was different this time. I was moving more, eating less, eating better, eating well, eating good food, and I was thinking better. So I started calling it MEAT. MEAT maintenance, MEET. Move more, eat less, eat well, think better. MEAT.
I like that. That's good. I like that.
MEET. And I started saying that to myself, MEAT maintenance, MEAT maintenance. I even had a personal mantra for myself. I started saying this phrase to myself every single day. Step by step, whatever it takes, forever. So I'm literally changing how I'm thinking. And it's my thoughts that are going to then impact my choices. And I'm going to make better choices for myself. I don't have to now depend on feeling like exercising. I don't let little excuses get in my way. I don't have enough money to eat good food. I don't let challenges stop me because I'm going to take this thing step by step, do whatever it takes forever. That was my personal mantra, step by step, whatever it takes forever. And I started watching myself behave differently. It really is a dedication to health, my personal health. And personal health, it is exercise, it is nutrition, and it's life management. It's 3 pieces all the time. And the life management piece could be in that bucket of sleeping more. I didn't like sleeping a lot. I was that kind of, I'm a type A.
I love to sleep. I like to take naps.
If you haven't realized that I'm a type A,
really?
Like on it. So I was in that vein, okay, all I need is 4 hours sleep. And then I did some research. Oh, sleeping more will extend my life. Sleeping more will help my weight management. Sleeping more is what you do if you're being healthy. And once again, because I just think differently now, even some stupidness about, sleeping less is a good thing is out the window. So sleeping more is good for me. I'm going to sleep more. I made a commitment to sleep more about 3 years ago. I eat well. If I find out that certain things are not good for me to eat, I do some research on that. Is that true? Okay, it's not good to eat that. Let's stop eating that. So I look at food labels and don't eat that anymore. So I don't get sick because I take care of myself.
So what is the Coach Roz Show?
The Coach Roz Show is a weekly dose of encouragement, which is a pretty powerful word for me.
Why is that such a powerful word for you?
Because encouragement means truth and love. So what does that mean? That's like coach speak. Telling someone the truth, but only from a position of absolute love for them, non-judgmental, loving them, wanting the best for them. So when I look at encouragement, it's coming alongside someone to help them be their best self. And as the encourager, it's not about me, it's about you. So I want to be your encourager every week, to come alongside of you every week and tell you the truth, but know that I love you so you can go be and do what you want to do in this area of weight management. And I believe that weight management is just the tip of the iceberg for your life. If you're struggling with your weight, there's something behind that. But if you can conquer this, if you can get past the yo-yo dieting, it gives you strength and confidence to go tackle whatever might be getting in your way. And that's what I'm about. So this show is going to be about your weekly encourager. I'm going to be your encourager every week.
My weekly encourager.
Your weekly encourager.
And why am I here?
To help me have fun, because the show that also is going to be about us having some fun together. And so I want everyone to come every week and listen in, to be encouraged, to have some fun. I have no problem being goofy if I need to be to get my point across, and to be educated. I'm about practical, no-nonsense approaches to losing weight and maintaining a weight loss that will work for you. They've worked for me, and at this point, they've worked for hundreds of ladies and men as I've done this work for now over 7 years.
We're going to have a really great time.
We are going to have a really great time. I'm looking forward to it. Each week, I'm going to be talking with you and sharing with you specific strategies for helping you lose weight, maintain a weight loss. I'm going to talk about recipes, strategies for cooking differently, stocking your pantry, how to get physical activity into your life, how to get strength training into your life. There's some things out there when I see a billboard or a commercial that just, oh my God, they make me so mad. I'm going to share these things with you. They call them burns my butt. I don't want you duped by stuff out there like, go ordering this app thing. I'm going to show you how. I'm going to be like a myth buster on some of that stuff. I also want to give you specific little tips on how to take negative thinking and flip it around. It's going to be fun. We'll have some interviews here or there. I have a couple clients that I know want to share their testimonies with you. Hopefully it'll be an encouragement. So it's going to be a really, 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 really fun time.
I'm going to promise to not eat cookies on the set and while I'm here.
Oh, my God.
And also have a triple venti extra foam latte. I'll do my best.
Yeah, thank you.
And when I say my best, I mean not at all.
I didn't know how to answer that question.
I absolutely love the chemistry and the energy between you both, and I look forward to enjoying the Coach Roz Show. You guys, give it all you got, put all your heart into it, and make sure you plug in each week for the Coach Roz Show on OneRareGym.com.
For more after the show, get recipes, show notes, sign up for the newsletter, or to connect with Coach Roz directly, visit CoachRozShow.com.